Hey girls, it's Wednesday. Hello, so I'm going to try to make this really quick because I have a lot of things that I have to do this morning before I have to go to work. But today is going to be my version of what 5 places I would make the doctor take me if he told me I could go to 5 places in all of space and time. So I'm going to do a little bit different than the other 2 girls in that I'm not going to stick to just Earth. I do have a couple places on Earth that I would like to go, but I also really want to visit other planets, so they will be some of my different places. Place number 1. So the first place I would ask the doctor to take me would be to New York in 1767 to see the production of Prince of Parthia, which was the first professionally mounted American play. So obviously a very important event in theater history, and being a theater major and trying to make it in the theater nowadays, it's a very important event to me and in American culture as well, because without that play we wouldn't have most of the stuff that goes on here today. Before 1767, there were a few other smaller companies that did shows. The biggest one actually brought a bunch of actors over from London to produce plays, but then they were being oppressed by the religious community, so they moved to Jamaica. And so the guy who did Prince of Parthia was actually the son of one of the guys who ran that first big company, and so he decided to do this play in 1767, and yeah, so that's what I would do. New York, 1767, Prince of Parthia. Place number 2. The second place I would want the doctor to take me then would be into Earth's future. I would really like to see kind of how the Earth is being run in the year before it burns up. So I know it'll probably be a lot of people getting ready, getting packed, getting, on space shuttles to go to other planets. But I think it would be really interesting to see kind of the differences in our culture at that point. Because I want to be, still on Earth before Earth burns. Yeah, so I think it would be really interesting to see the differences between that time and our time. And then, when I go into the past, obviously the culture has changed so dramatically. But yeah, Earth the year before it burns. Place number 3. So the third place then that I would ask the doctor to take me to would be to one of the new Earths. I think it would be really interesting to see kind of how our culture, our humanity keeps buggering on through. I mean, throughout the future, we just keep breeding and keep populating these other planets, and we just don't go away. We're like cockroaches. Place number 4. The fourth place then that I would like to visit with the doctor, I think would be the Beauchene Peninsula in the 51st century. I have always really liked Captain Jack, and I think it would be really interesting to kind of see where he comes from. You get little bits and pieces of the Beauchene Peninsula in some of the Torchwood episodes, but I think it would be really interesting to actually go there and kind of see what it's all about. So yeah, Beauchene Peninsula, 51st century, maybe even meet Jack before. That might cause a paradox, but Yeah. And place number 5. Then I think for my last place, I would just tell the doctor to set the dials to random and let's go visit some random planet. I think that it would be really cool to just say let's go and just go, and then wind up on some distant planet with orange sky and purple grass, and just be able to walk out of the TARDIS and be like, hey look, we're standing on a different planet. I don't even know what this planet is. And then of course the doctor would tell me everything about it because he's a genius. But those are my 5 places. Hopefully I can get this edited and put up before I have to do all of my other stuff today. Otherwise you'll get to punish me like you get to punish Jen for not getting her video up yesterday. Speaking of, you guys should go watch her video if you haven't already and put some punishments for her in the comments so that she can do them because she was late. But we love her anyway. But yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and Sarah, I'll see you tomorrow.